So I just ran the Berlin Marathon yesterday, and surprisingly, my legs feel not completely dead. Like, going down the stairs is a little bit of a struggle at the moment, but I am walking at like 70% normalness, which is great because we are currently catching a flight to Italy to go hike in the Dolomites for a week. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to insert some reference pictures in for you. I know, it doesn't look real. I cannot believe we're here. Well, we aren't exactly there yet. Right now, we are in the sketchy parking lot of a sketchy car rental place. We thought this was gonna be our car, and then we opened it and realized it was manual, and obviously neither of us know how to drive manual, so we're carless. Oh, it's my fault. I'm sorry.
Manual. I just didn't think.
Some of you may be thinking, I didn't know you were a hiker, Linda. Yeah, that's because I'm not. When I booked this trip, I didn't even own hiking shoes. I didn't really even know where the Dolomites were. But after seeing this majestic place somewhere on social media, I just couldn't get it out of my head. I was like, I need to be there. And while I have close to zero hiking experience, I was like, you know what? I walk a lot. I've run a couple marathons, so I can probably hike a mountain, right?
Kinder Bueno chocolate.
Plus, it looked so healing and peaceful and grounding, and I could use a little bit of that in my life right now. September to October is apparently prime Dolomites time because it's off-season for tourism in Italy, so fewer tourists and people and crowds, which sounds like music to my introvert ears. The weather is usually really great, but Mother Nature had other plans for us. The forecast told us it was going to rain on us every single day. You know how they say when a bird poops on you, it's actually really lucky because the likelihood of them pooping directly on you is so small? This is kind of what that felt like. But the gloomy weather did seem very fitting because I've also been feeling like a very gloomy girl, you know, mentally just not in the best place right now. Basically, my brain feels like scrambled eggs. And even though I'm in this crazy beautiful place, experiencing this once in a lifetime trip with my mom, eating like the best pasta I've ever had, seriously, this was so insane. And I'm so grateful to be here. Changing your environment does not change your brain. So even in one of the most magical places on earth, I couldn't get out of my head. And I apologize to my mom for breaking into tears randomly every single day we were here. Everyone's going through something behind the scenes, and I'm so freaking proud of you for getting up each day and fighting the battles that no one else can see or understand. We can't see people's mental health, you know, so be kind. But I wasn't about to let a couple of clouds, metaphorical and literal clouds, ruin the entire trip.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
So the plan was to hike a different trail every day that would take the average person around 4 to 5 hours, but for us it was more like 6 to 7 hours. And even with all the clouds and rain and fog and snow, this place still took my breath away.
What a beautiful day today.
These days I find myself looking around and questioning how everyone does it. Does everyone feel what I'm feeling? I know it's unfair to compare, but I can't help but wonder if they're stronger, if I'm just weak. Are their minds also swirling with so many thoughts, and are their hearts also aching, and does their anxiety also make it hard for them to breathe? All these strangers, they look okay, but are they hurting too?
The sun is out. I'm so happy.
Are they just as confused and worried and terrified? Do they also question their worth and if they're doing enough and just want to be loved? Do we all feel this way and just pretend we're okay? Or maybe it is just me because I am such an incredibly stupidly sensitive human being. I feel many things and none of them, slightly. And to all my sensitive souls out there, oh, how I understand the ache in your soul, the emotional roller coaster you endure, the slower pace we process life. We question our intensity and fear being too much, and we see everyone and never feel seen ourselves. I know you carry emotions long after others let go. You may have been told that you're too soft, too fragile, too much. But I love how you notice the way the light shifts through a room. I love how sunsets and music and acts of love make you cry. I love how you feel more beauty and ache more deeply than most. I know it feels like some days this world wasn't built for people like us. It's way too loud and too harsh and too painful and too cruel for our hearts. And we ask ourselves, where do we fit in? What's wrong with me? But I hope you know that sensitivity isn't your flaw, it's your gift. The same depth that makes you feel everything so intensely is the same depth that allows you to love and create and heal in ways others can't. It's what allows you to see the magic in ordinary moments. So please don't harden, don't change. The world needs your heart exactly as it is.
Bless you. I honestly have no idea if we're going the right way, but following everyone else. There's no data up here, and I didn't download the map because I'm unprepared, but look how beautiful it is. 怎么办呢? We gotta do this. We can do it. Yeah, easy. Oh my god, the closer we get, the steeper it looks. It's okay, we can do it really slowly.
Did you know that I actually go to therapy 2 to 3 times a week? Yeah, that's the state of my brain, everyone. But it's also because I am the only one who can do the work for me, and I have to love myself enough to do that work so I can live a more peaceful, happy life. My therapist has taught me how to trick my own brain. Over the years, she's given me all these exercises that sound simple but actually work, like the 10-10-10 rule, where you ask yourself, will this matter in 10 minutes, or 10 months, or 10 years, when you're spiraling about something and it cuts through the noise pretty fast. Another exercise I really like is called opposite action, when you're feeling some intense emotion that's making you want to do something destructive, and then you just do the opposite instead. Like when I'm spiraling and I want to ask for reassurance over and over again, I will sit with the uncertainty. Or when I'm feeling low and want to hide in my room doom scrolling, I will text someone to hang out or go on a walk without my phone. It's like tricking your brain into breaking the cycle, because I realized my emotions were basically running my whole life, and not in a good way. Every decision was based on avoiding discomfort instead of moving toward what I actually wanted. And having someone to talk through this stuff with makes a really big difference. A therapist will listen, ask questions, and help you see things from new perspectives. And they give you advice and techniques like these to make positive changes in your life. BetterHelp is the sponsor of today's video, and they're on a mission to making starting therapy easier. You just fill out a questionnaire and match with a therapist in just days, and if it's not the right fit for any reason, you can switch therapists at no extra cost. You can click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/sun and get 10% off your first month of therapy. Since we were staying in these tiny mountain towns in Italy, I had my expectations for the food pretty low, but I had some of the best pasta of my life at our hotel, actually. It's crazy, like the dark chocolate pasta we had last night doesn't even make any sense, but I guess not everything in life has to make sense for it to be good.
It's a rainy day today, so we're staying in the hotel, doing some work. We're off to find something to eat. Every restaurant is like closed here, except like 2.
I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of you for surviving the days that no one knew were hard. The ones where you held onto yourself and had to remind yourself how to breathe. The ones where the thoughts wouldn't stop coming. The ones where you laid in bed all day because your sadness felt too heavy. Having the hard conversation, even if it didn't go as planned. For going on a walk, even if it didn't make you feel any better. And it is okay if you needed to slow down. It's okay if things are taking longer than expected. It's okay if the season of life has felt difficult. Don't compare what you're going through with anyone else. You feel what you feel. If it hurts, let it hurt. You are still here and showing up, and that's enough. It's okay to take a little break, a moment to breathe, and to try again. You can always, always try again. I have been here before, so I know it will pass, but knowing it's temporary doesn't actually make it hurt any less. It just gives me hope that it will get better. And it's so true, we can't appreciate joy without knowing pain. Again, very fitting, because we cannot appreciate the sun without a little bit, or a lot of bit, of rain.
We've barely moved.
I feel like I knew you then.
It felt like I could finally breathe a little easier out here. I always love a good digital detox, you know? Honestly, anything that makes me forget to check my phone, I'm all for it. Sometimes our brains don't need more screens and dopamine. It needs connection, sunshine, nature, rest, exercise, and some good music. That's all. That's everything.
So the chairlift is having technical difficulties, so everyone is just standing in the parking lot. I don't know when the technical difficulties are gonna be done, so I'll be standing here forever. Wait, 有一点动了，看，有一点 shaking， 那个
shaking 不行，木。
没事吧？ It's really cold. What the heck is happening? It's like Christmas.
And truly, no video or picture can capture the beauty, the magicalness of the Dolomites. Trust me, we took so many pictures and videos, and every time we were like, it's just not as beautiful as the real thing. You just don't get the same feeling. I don't know, for me, it's just this aliveness. Like, look at the sky. Your own sky, not the sky on the screen. Go outside, stand still for a second, and look at the sky. And keep looking, and tell me that that isn't freaking magic.
Sorry. 有一个 slight 问题，我现在没有 cellular data connection。
哦，那咋办呢？一会儿怎么走啊？
就得瞎走呗。
我的天！
我知道 general direction。
I've always said this, but I can't be a complete social media hater because it brought me to you. But I do try to be a social media disclaimer. Social media really is all so fake. I'm not like this in real life. I'm messier, squishier, more three-dimensional. I stumble over my words. And believe it or not, I cry even more than I do in my videos. I feel like social media has made normal life feel unnormal. Like not eating 40 grams of protein at every meal. Repeating the same outfit multiple times a week. Guys, I for real wore the same outfit on this trip every single day. Like not working out every single day. Not having that many plans, not waking up at 5 a.m., struggling to balance work and life, and still struggling with things you thought you healed from, and feeling sad and feeling unmotivated and feeling ugly. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just life. I actually did something kind of dumb the other day. I Googled myself for the first time in 4 years. I don't recommend Googling me, by the way. I think the 3rd, 5th, and 6th things that pop up are like Reddit posts just hating on my existence. And I didn't know that I was that popular in the Reddit space. Like, the threads are actually pretty long and there are 0 nice words being said. And a couple of years ago, I definitely would have felt sad for myself. But now I kind of just feel sad for them. Like, go outside, enjoy the fresh air, spend more time doing the things you love instead of hating on a 24-year-old girl who posts videos about her life online, maybe. I've really learned that not everyone will understand you, and that has to be okay. Like, if you speak up, you're too much. If you set boundaries, you're selfish. If you don't, you're a pushover. If you succeed, you've changed. If you struggle, you're not trying hard enough. If you're sad, you're not grateful. If you're happy, you're too fake. We will always be judged. Let them think what they want. Let them choose someone else. Let them lose out on you. And let yourself know your worth. And let yourself show up for you. And let yourself find peace in the way that you live your life. The more your life is enough for you, the less you'll need it to be enough for other people.
I can't see anything, but it's still kind of beautiful. You know what? At least we saw cows. I feel like I'm in the North Pole.
I'm feeling really mentally unwell, but at the same time, extremely grateful for my life and the people in it, and for my body for allowing me to go on all these hiking adventures and to get to eat a bunch of Kaiserschmarrn, which I'm 5,000% butchering, but it is so crazy good. It's like a fluffy, chewy, sweet, broken pancake with caramelized edges and raisins. Genuinely one of the highlights of the entire trip. Truly grateful I got to experience this dish multiple times in these little mountain huts.
So good. Oh my god. You don't even understand how beautiful this is in real life.
But the thing I was most grateful for was that I got to experience this with my mom. That I got to see her see all of this. She was like, I didn't even know a place like this existed in the world. I think my mom deserves the entire world.
The whole mountain is ours.
And I wish I could give her everything she's ever wanted, because that's what she's given to me. All of her love, all of the home-cooked meals, all the 5 a.m. drives to practice, all the did you arrive safely texts, did you eat texts, all the cut-up fruits. Thank you for being my person, for getting the stains out of my t-shirts, for always picking up the phone, for making me feel safe enough to be myself, my worst self, my emotional self, my hangry self. Thank you for always cheering the loudest, for feeling my pain. You are my biggest fan and my fiercest protector. Like, once a man stole my sunglasses on the street and she broke into a full-out sprint to rip them out of his hands. I'm not kidding, it was terrifying. Thank you for giving me the kind of love that never fades, never changes, and never gives up on me. Thank you for your patience during the bad years, the teenage years, the burnout years. Thank you for always giving me a home to come back to.
Oh, it's an open field and I just had to run it. Look at this! What the heck? Oh my god! We got so lucky today.
When I was little, my dad always had the bigger career, but if you were to look closely, you would see my mom holding the family together, raising the kids, driving me to my dozens of extracurriculars, helping my dad's students with experiments, being a part-time therapist and 40 different people's second mom, making dinner, managing the finances, sacrificing her family and her dreams and her career for everyone else. My mom is the one that had the biggest, toughest job in the world. Thank you for holding the family together in ways we didn't always see, for being strong even when you didn't have anything left to give.
It's snowing. It's kind of nice though. A beautiful view.
More layers when we get back.
This is how you do it. impressive. Okay, weather's a little poopy today, but my mom said not to complain, because at least it's not raining. It's raining a little bit though, and because yesterday we were blessed with a pocket of sunshine. Not every day can be sunny, but I still want it to be sunny.
When I was younger and I thought about the person I wanted to be when I got older, I wanted to be someone who had a big, important job, nice things, and lots of friends. But I think I really just want to be someone like my mom, who is kind and caring and empathetic, who puts family first, who loves without limits, someone who believes that you must do what makes you happiest, and to rest when your body is tired, and to clean and put away all the things now because your future self will thank you for it, to work less and live more. I also want to be someone who feels like warmth and home and sunshine.
See a little bit now.
Sprouting blue. Wow.
Pushing through the forest screen, making up the way day by day.
It's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
没有肉可吃。 我就说这啥玩意儿？
It's literally the perfect day. Oh my god. Stop.
Secrets we tell each other, they come out one at a time.
敢相信我。
This is what I came here to see.
Hi, Ma. I know you watch all my videos even though I tell you it makes me uncomfortable.
Hi.
Thank you for coming on this trip with me even though it was last minute. I'm so grateful I didn't have to drive for hours and hours alone on those windy, terrifying mountain roads, and that I had someone waiting for me at the finish line. Someone to hold me when I cried, someone to share all this pasta with, and someone to celebrate the sun with when she finally decided to come out. When I don't know who to call, when I don't know where my sock is, when I don't know what to do with my life, when my heart breaks, when I get good news or terrible news, when I eat something yummy, the first person I want to tell is my best friend. And I know sometimes I make her sad because I'm a little mean, or I'm in my luteal phase, or I feel like I need my own space, or I get into relationships that make me cry, or I say mean things about myself. And I know it makes her sad because she just wants me to be happy, and she wants me to see myself the way she sees me, and she wishes I wanted the best for me like she wants the best for me. So I owe it to her to be kind to myself, to live a full life, to not accept just any kind of love, to not make myself smaller to fit in, to live happily. And so I will work on it for her and for me. You're the bestest mom and the bestest friend. And I can't say you're the bestest chef because we both know that would be a lie, but I'd still choose your food over takeout. I didn't always notice your sacrifices and I didn't always say thank you growing up, but I'm saying it now. And I hope that I can be proof that all your hard work was worth something. I love you, Ma. I hope you had fun.
Just being what we're
No, it's not.
and it comes out in the quiet.
So on our 8th day in Italy, we finally left the mountains, drove 4 hours, and then hopped on a boat to Venice, the floating city. So surreal, so mesmerizing, so beautiful, and so many tourists. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know how the city's still floating with all these people on it. We also had the most spectacular focaccia pizza. Wow, I don't know how they do it, but it seriously melts in your mouth and is crunchy and flavorful all at once.
应该这点屁股。
Wow. No, that's the best pistachio I've ever had, I think.
I actually met so many of you on this trip, which is so random because I kind of felt like I was on a mountain in the middle of nowhere. But I asked one of you guys who I actually met here in Venice if you were going anywhere else in Italy, and she was like, I have no idea. I'm just going wherever the wind takes me, and I've already been to 4 different countries in the past week, and we just hop on a train or a plane based on how we feel that day, because when am I gonna be this young ever again? This healthy, this free?
I got my second one of the day.
And I just looked at her and I smiled. Thank you for that reminder. To keep doing what I can while I still can. To keep traveling, keep creating, keep sharing my life and thoughts and struggles, to keep learning, to keep meeting people, to keep running and training and challenging my body, to take none of this for granted, to keep trying. You know, my life has changed in every way from being open to trying new things. There's always a little bit of resistance at the beginning. It never feels good or natural, and I do feel a little dumb, but oh, how your life can completely transform. I think this is what being alive means. It's a series of trying all these new things and being bad at it and getting to witness the unfolding of it. It's not perfect, but you don't need a perfect life to love your life. You just need to create moments that remind you it's worth loving. And notice that even in the mess, there is so much to be grateful for. Dear October, universe, God, please help me let go of everything that has been weighing me down. Help me release the people who no longer bring any good into my life. The worries I can't control, the situations that keep me stuck, and help me remember that what's truly mine will always find me, and when it does, it will stay right where it belongs. I know I'm just a random girl on the internet, but I really care, and I am really proud of you. You have survived 100% of the days you thought you couldn't, and you will survive this too. You are stronger than you think you are, and I know we will get through this, and I know it's better on the other side.
It's the most pistachio ice cream I've ever had.
Remember, life is still beautiful even when it's raining. There are always more sunsets to see and birds to listen to and beautiful places on earth to explore, and there's always more love and hope and kindness waiting for you. You will never have nothing. There is so much more to life than what you feel right now. You'll get your spark back. You'll get it back. Your soul will sing again, and your heart will beat again, and the storms that shake you will be still. You will know quiet in your mind again. You will hum melodies of hope again. You will be you again.